move this. Oh, welcome to Monday's shoulders, biceps and triceps. I'm just going to put that down very slightly so as you can see my feet. So we're going to start with the usual routine. So a heel dig and an opposite bicep curl, heel dig and an opposite bicep curl, out to the side, back. Make sure your legs are going back and not forwards, and a heel and a sort of high knee. And the reason we're doing this for about 2 or 3 minutes is to get your muscles warmed up, your joints warmed up, just to get you balanced a wee bit, get your brain working, because you've got to think of the sequence. And it gives me time to tell you stuff if I need to tell you anything. So if you stayed until the end of Friday's class, or if you've seen any of my reels, you'll see that from December, we're doing the squat everyday challenge in December. And that is to pick a number of squats that you think are achievable and commit to doing them every day in December. The reason I'm telling you in November is so that you can work out what would be a challenging number of squats for you to be able to achieve. You don't have to do them all at once. So I'm going to commit to 100 squats every day in December. Now, I'm not doing them all at once. I was going to do 5 sets of 20 squats, but I'm not. I'm going to do 4 sets of 25 because I just find it easier to remember to do 4 than I do 5. I'm not suggesting you do 100. Do what's achievable for you. It may be that you start off doing, say, 20, and then towards the end or the middle, you think, oh, 20 is easy peasy. So you could maybe up it a bit. So you need to challenge yourself, but don't injure yourself. Don't think, all right, I'm going to do 100 as well. I'm going to do 200. Just do what you feel is achievable. Because the first day, you're full of enthusiasm. But by day 29 or 26, if you've had a lot of Christmas pudding the day before, you might think, oh. So make it realistic but challenging. Right. Heel dig. I mean, if you think about it, when we do this class, you do 48 squats anyway, spread over, it's about 4 sessions, 4 sets of 12. Anyway, that's all. So I'll concentrate on these now. So heel dig, side, back, knee. Heel dig, side, back, knee. Heel dig, side, back, knee. Right, we'll do 5 more. Heel dig, side, back. 1. Heel dig, side, back. 2. Heel dig, side, back. 3. Heel dig, side, back. 4. Heel dig, side, back. 5. Right, before we start on the arm exercises, just going to do 12 tiny little squats, just so feet hip width apart. We're not going to use the chair because we're not going down that far. So we're just going to go like that. 1, 2, just sticking your bottom out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, good. We're going to do 10-ish minutes without weights, and then the second half we're going to use weights. So we're going to start with the bicep curl. So anchor your elbows into your waist like that. And remember, it's just your arms that move. You're not rocking, it's just your arms. So we're going to go 1, bring them down, nice full range of movement. 2, 3, slow and controlled. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, itchy nose, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then bring your arms up here. I'm going to put this back a bit now because you don't really need to see my feet anymore. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keeping your arms like this, we're going to touch elbows. 1, if you can't get your elbows together, just do what you can. 2, similarly, if you can't, for both the overhead press and this one, if you can't get your arms out by your side, just do what you can. 3, 4, 5, all my classes. 6, you just do what you can. 7, if you can't do a particular exercise. 8, don't sort of give up and think, oh, I can't do it. 9, keep trying. 10, 11, 12. It's persistence that enables you to do things. Now we're going to stand with our hands, palm against your thighs. Turn your hands out. Bring your hands up to the top so your palms are touching. Turn again and down. 1. The hand turning is quite important because it's just the small muscles in your shoulders that are being worked. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. Now we're going to take your hands behind your head. Try and do it without pushing your head forward like that. If you can't get them right back like that, just do them up there. Do where you can. And we're just going to move the forearms only up to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3. This gives you a good stretch as well. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! Give your shoulders and arms a bit of a shake. Next, we're going to do an upright row. So grab your thumb with your other hand. That's just to stop your hands splitting apart. And this is the one where your elbows come up higher than your hands. So it doesn't matter whether you only get to there or right up to there. Your elbows must always be higher. It's your elbows that are pulling your hands up. Keep your neck nice and relaxed. I don't want seeing people do that in an effort to try and get their hands up. You don't need to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the last one before we go into working with weights, you're going to raise one arm up by your ear. If you can't get it by your ear, do what you can, and the other one comes out behind you. So, and then we'll alternate. So 1, no, just, it's only your arms that move. 2, don't rock. Just your torso stays absolutely still. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, before we go into using the weights, we're going to do just some sits to stand. Now, when I said before about the squats, you can do them sit to stand. You don't have to do free squats. You can do sit to stand. I use the term squat sort of generically, but sit to stands are good as well. So we do this without using our hands, ideally. Knees don't come in, legs stay parallel, and we're going to go 1. Nice and slow and controlled down, sticking that bottom out. 2. We're not resting on the chair, we're just touching our bottom to the chair. So you need to move forward in the chair. 3, 4. Try not to look at the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. Move the chair. Now, we're going to start with light weights. And as I'm always saying, when you come to weights, light, medium, and heavy are relative terms. What's light for one person will be heavy for another. If you, as a rule of thumb, light, if you can do sort of 12 to 15 repetitions, then they're light, okay? So with this one, we're going to start with a bicep curl. Now, if you get halfway through and it's too heavy, stop and just use no weights. You can do this with no weights at all if you don't feel that you can manage with the weights. Or it may be that very light weights are still too heavy for you. So just do it without weights. Anyway, if you can use light weights, do. So we're going to do a bicep curl. So anchor both elbows into your waist. One arm, your left arm or your right arm, is going to stay there like that. And the other one is going to go 1, 2. Don't let it go totally. Don't let it go totally slack. Keep a bit of tension on it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then bring this one up so that this one, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Even this is quite challenging. And then we're going to bring them up to an overhead press. One arm is going to stay static. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then that one's static. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to bring them both down and we're going to do an upright row. 1, 2, get those elbows up. 3. You might need to do this one without weights just to get the technique right. 6. Oh, I think that might be 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Put one weight down. Take this one behind your neck without bashing yourself on the head. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, get the chair back, pick up the other weight, and we're going to do 12 more sits to stand with the weights. Okay, so 1, 2, because these are light weights, I'm going to keep them there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You weight on your heels. 8, pushing up with your legs. 9, 10, 11, 12. Well done. Put the weights down. Get rid of the chair. Now, we're going to do medium weights. Now, medium is, you should be able to do 10 to 12 reps, but this is only a rule of thumb. By the time you get to sort of 8 or 9, or 10 and 11, if you're doing 12, you're thinking, I'll be glad when this is over. We're not going to do a static arm this time. So again, make sure that the weights are medium for you, because it's easy to injure yourself with weights. So we're going to go bicep curl. Anchor your elbows. Going to go 1, 2. No rocking, remember. It's just your forearms that move. 3, 4. Your elbows don't leave your side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Should be working a bit hard now. 10. If this is still easy, the weights are too light. 11, 12. And then you're going to bring them up. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is getting a bit hard. 7, 8. You should be 9, having to work quite hard. 10, 11, 12. Oh, that was quite hard. And then upright row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is hard. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, 12. Oh, that was hard. Put one down, this one behind, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Place it down, don't let gravity drag it down. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then get your chair, pick up the other weight again, and we're going to do some more sits to stand. See, you've already done, if you count how many have you done? You've done one after, you did that little one to begin with, the little squat, and then you did one after the arms without weights, and one after the arms with the light weights. So this, if you count the first lot, this will take you up to 60 squats. So it's not, shuffle forward. 1, I always lose count. 2, or maybe it's 48. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this takes you up to 48. I think it's four times. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right. Weights down. Chair out the way. And we're doing our heavy ones. Right, heavy. You should really only be able to do about 6 repetitions without losing form. So we're only going to do 6. We're not doing 12. And we're going to combine them. So watch what I do. So we're going to go a bicep curl, and then we're going to go up into an overhead press, back down, and then we're going to do an upright row. Okay, so we're going to go up, down, 1. Oh, those 2. Those bicep curls, particularly on my left arm, really hard. 3. Woo, thank goodness. 4. Remember to breathe while you're doing it as well. 5. One more. Oh, it's really hard not to rock. These are 5 kilos, and they're the limit of what I could do at the moment. Whew, 1 weight down. Now be very careful with this one, because if it's heavy, it might whack you. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, get the chair. Now you can either do these freestanding or with the chair. but we're going to do 12 because our legs are stronger than our arms. So shuffle forward. I'm going to do 6 in the chair and 6 freestanding ones. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that bottom right out. 5, 6, 7, 8. Weight on your heels. 9. You don't have to do freestanding. 10, 11, 12. Right, one final squat while you put them down. Whew. Always takes 25 minutes on a Tuesday. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you on Wednesday for the legs session.